In this video, I will tell you exactly what dance you should learn based on how you answer these personality questions. Most of you watching this video are seasoned dancers whose parents put you into a dance class at the age of 4 years old. Or you picked up dance later in life when you looked at a studio dance list and picked something because it looked fun. Let me tell you, that method is archaic. If Neanderthals were dancers, that is the method that they would use to pick their dance. What's next? Are you gonna sacrifice your firstborn so that you can turn better? I'll act as your Hogwarts sorting hat and sort you into the dance style that suits you best. On my side over here are the dance style options that you can choose from. Obviously, there are more dance styles than what I have listed over here, but those other dances are dances that nobody cares about or learns as their first dance. Before we go on though, if you want to watch more dance comedy videos that make you laugh and be happy, then please subscribe to my channel. Let's get on with the video. Starting it off, ask yourself, what dance should I learn? To be able to answer this question, you need to ask yourself the following personality quiz. How much do I like people? And how okay am I with strangers touching me? You have 3 possible solutions for this personality quiz. Let's find out which one suits you most. A. You hate people and you don't like the idea of strangers touching you. B. You like people and you are okay with the idea of strangers touching you. Or C. You are undecided about how much you like people and regarding people touching you, depends on the situation. If how you answered is that you like people and you're okay with strangers touching you, or you are undecided, then you will take the partner dance route, which is actually a part of a different video. So to watch that, click the link here. Otherwise, I will assume you said you hate people, you hate strangers touching you, and or you are undecided, which means you should do solo dancing. Now that we know that solo dancing suits you best, let's move on to the next part. Do you consider yourself closer to being a perfectionist, or are you laid back and relaxed? In other words, are you the type of person to spend way too much time on something to perfect it, or would you rather take something and get it good enough and then move on? If you consider yourself closer to being a perfectionist, then what you should do is a studio dance. Next question. Do you like to have a clean and organized room? Or are you okay with your space always being a little bit messy? Let's say you prefer a clean room. That means you need a dance as OCD as you are. Luckily for you, I've got 2 options. We're almost there. Do you consider yourself to enjoy normal activities and hobbies? Or do you think of yourself as a little bit eccentric and perhaps crazy? If you consider yourself normal and you like what everyone else likes, then the dance for you is ballet. Ballet is the perfect dance for all of you who want to spend years on tiny, painful details that will require all of your attention. If accounting were a dance, then ballet would be that dance. There's a well-defined process for everything in ballet, and little ambiguity about why you need more turnout. If on the other hand, you consider yourself eccentric and slightly crazy, then tap dance is the love for you. Tap dance is like ballet, except with more personality and less audience appreciation. You're just as OCD, and you have to be a nerd to enjoy doing math while dancing. Going back a bit now, let's say instead of you preferring a clean room, you're okay with your room always being a little bit messy. You didn't know it yet, but you're looking for an interpretive kind of dance. From here, ask yourself, do you prefer books and movies with a clear and concise ending? Or do you like books and movies with an abstract ending that is open to your interpretation? If you want concise endings, then you belong in jazz class. When you watch jazz dance, you know what you're getting yourself into. And what you get is exactly what you paid for. It's like going to the Cheesecake Factory for a meal. There's a lot of variety, but at the end of the day, you're going to be getting greasy American food that you secretly love. If instead, though, you like books and movies with an abstract ending, then contemporary or modern dance are the dances for you. When you do contemporary or modern dance, it's like looking at modern art. Nobody has a clue of what they're looking at, but they'll invent their own interpretation. You might think you're performing a dance story about the dangers of capitalism and how technology is reducing intimacy between people. Your audience, on the other hand, might think you're telling them that consumerism is making you happier and that you want them to go out and buy a new iPhone. When you do contemporary dance, nobody knows what you're doing. Not you, not your audience, or your choreographer. Meh. Now that we've talked about the cool studio dances, let's go back in time, all the way back to the solo dance section. Instead of being a perfectionist, you are laid back, relaxed, and pretty chill. This means you belong to the streets, as in, you should do a street dance, not that other meaning. Moving forward, it's time for you to answer this exercise-related question. When you exercise, or when you think about exercising, do you prefer to do full body workouts or half body workouts, where you'll do half one day and half on another day, called never? Let's say you've read a fitness article once and you prefer to do full body workouts. This means you are an overactive person and you need dances that are as fast as your heart rate. As a child, did you play games that had you running all over the place, like tag? Or did you play more stationary games, like hopscotch, board games, or make-believe? If you were an overly energetic child that ran all over the place with way too much adrenaline, then breakdance is the dance for you. Breakdancing is the dance every child would do if they had ADHD and loving parents who gave them an outlet for their talent instead of Ritalin. You'll be flipping, flying, and spinning all over the place as you pretend to be a superhero whose only power is the ability to do insane tricks on and off the ground. If, however, you played more stationary games instead, then be prepared to start popping and locking. These are complementary dances for people who love the robot way too much and prefer to dance on their feet instead of spinning on their head. Be prepared to master twitching and the art of moving like a dysfunctional human, also known as a Ken or Barbie doll. Going back, let's say instead of preferring full body workouts, you're more into half body workouts. This means you're the perfect candidate to become half a dancer who only dances with half their body. Now I need to ask you, how do you dress yourself? Do you like to wear clothes with incredible personality, flair, and sass? Or do you pick clothes that are basic AF, where you look great, but definitely not unique at all? If you like your clothes with a lot of sass, then Waacking and Voguing are the dances for you. These two dances are all about personality and sass. Your face is sassy, your arms are sassy, and your movement is hella sassy. When you do Waacking or Voguing, your dream is to become Beyonce, whether that's the male, female, or gender fluid version of the Queen Bee. If instead, though, you like your clothes basic AF, then guess what? Shuffling and cutting shapes is the street dance for you. You're destined for 10 seconds of TikTok fame as you do the running man in your booty shorts or in your neon pink leggings. Unless you're a guy, then it's skinny jeans for you and 0 views. You'll look great while you're shuffling, but only to jailbait teens on the internet who have yet to discover style outside of crop tops and Converse shoes. The trade-off is that you'll be the coolest looking dancer at any party where there's a DJ spinning sick EDM beats and who drops the coolest beat drop in the world. I would know. I've been that person. Enjoyed this video? Click this link here to watch the partner dance version of this video, where I go over what partner dance would suit you best. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel for more dance comedy videos like this. Peace!